Over 2.5 million African descendants reside in Mexico. And Cuajinicuilapa is the blackest city in Mexico. Join us today as we reconnect with the African diaspora in Mexico. Afro-Mexico, here we come.
Sí. Te están manconeando, ¿eh?
Yeah, de la Vega.
This isn't a story of slavery. This isn't a story of overcoming. This is a celebration. A celebration of family. A celebration of connection. A celebration of blackness.
Out here making friends, y'all. It's like a family reunion. It's like a family reunion. I love it.
Our first night in Cuaji was monumental. We were hot, we needed to get something to eat, and we found this restaurant. As soon as we stepped inside of the establishment and greeted the people who were there, made eye contact, and exchanged some pleasantries, there was an instant connection there. As the night progressed, one thing led to another, and we found ourselves in the middle of a celebration of life. We told them that we were in town to find out how the Mexico diaspora was holding up. They understood the assignment. The restaurant owner put the entire bar on our tabletop and told us to serve ourselves. They invited us into their celebration, gave us their phone numbers, their addresses, and told us to find them tomorrow. And they'll show us the true culture of Costa Chica.
We packed like sardines up on this mug. Thought we get on a regular sized bus, but we got the mini me. For our people. We coming.
Air circulation, personal space, and leg room were the only major issues on this route. The driver was masterful, and toward the end of the route, all of these things rectified themselves.
We just accomplished one leg, and that's getting to the city of Pinotepa. Now we're looking for the bus to get to our next city, Cuajinicuilapa. Outside of the large bus station, you'll find almost adjacent to it a smaller bus station full of vans that will take you to the smaller areas of the region here, which is where we found our van to Cuajinicuilapa.
We just had a couple of different transfers, went through a protest, ran through some mountains, but we're heading there, man. Almost had to wrap up some chickens. This is kind of fun. But yeah, man, we're gonna bring y'all a story of how our people are doing. The journey has been interesting. What's more interesting and worthwhile is connecting with the people over here to find out what the real deal is here in Mexico.
We arrived in the city of Cuajinicuilapa, and we were glad to be here. It was the melanated color tones and friendly country vibes that did it for us. The whole city was giving community and unity around each turn. The main ave was filled with people selling everything, and at the same time laid back and waving off that summer heat. It felt good to be here in our first Afro-Mexican town, celebrating their second annual Afro-Mexicano Festival. This festival did a fantastic job conveying the culture of Costa Chica. And the open, friendly, beautiful community also did a great job filling in the gaps.
Totalmente la piel oscura, pero tenemos en nuestra sangre ese sabor por el baile.
Sí, that's right.
Es difícil ser negro en México.
Fíjate que con este nuevo gobierno
Sí.
Sí, con
Sí,
este
sí.
nuevo gobierno se está dando ese impulso a la inclusión.
Okay.
Aquí ya no, estamos tratando en México de que haya la inclusión.
Sí.
Porque aquí convivimos personas de todo,
Sí.
indígenas, mestizos, afros.
Sí.
Sí, nuestras costumbres,
Sí.
nos gusta la ropa típica.
Así, ya.
Y sobre todo tenemos ese amor por nuestra tierra, ¿cómo dijera? El sentirse mexicano, el sentirse costeño, eso es algo que nos identifica.
Okay.
Sí, estamos...
She said what she said. We are coastal Mexicans. We are a united people. We are a prideful people. And we're starting to be included and get some recognition here in
Yo me
Mexico.
llamo Higinio. Higinio Salinas.
Salinas. Okay. Are you Afro-Mexicano?
Soy Afro-Mexicano.
What is it like moving around as an Afro-Mexicano? Do you feel different? Is it nothing to it, or are there challenges there?
For me, I wasn't aware about discrimination before. I didn't know about discrimination. In my first grade in secondary school, I was the only black in Mexico, in Baja. They laughed at me, and I didn't know. The teacher was making a class how they get the diamond out of the coal. Yeah, and they say, let's polish Higinio so he can be a diamond.
Jesus. Well, they didn't know you are a diamond.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, that was good. That was good.
That's right.
Turned me into a diamond.
Yeah, that's a good way. That's good.
Good attitude.
Then I came to visit my people here, and I went back. I was about 17, and then immigration stopped. I was getting the ferry to go back to the peninsula.
Yeah.
And then he started to ask me questions. He asking me things like obvious things.
Yeah.
How do you call the belt?
We want to see if you can speak Spanish.
Yeah. And I said, he didn't know.
Yeah.
So I was being discriminated. And then I went to Quintana Roo in the bus, and then the immigration went in to look for foreigners.
People? Yep.
So there was like 40 people in the bus.
Yep.
And then they saw me and they went straight where I was sitting.
Did that happen? Okay.
And then I came here, and I was learning about discrimination and all that because I'm different.
Black brother, yeah.
I'm not that black.
You could be Cubano, you could be Haitian, you could be African, you could be a lot of different things. Yeah.
But I'm not that black.
I think it might be darker than me. I'm about to say. See.
I came here to my town where I was born, and I learned that nobody does anything about spreading the thing about being black in Mexico.
The whole point of coming here was to connect with our brethren, find out how they were doing. And yes, they had the festival. Yes, the festival was cool, but it's a lot of pomp. You know what I'm saying? We saw a lot of city officials.
Met the Secretary of Culture for the state of Guerrero.
And I'm not shorting any of that, but that's not the reason that we came. Like, we don't want to hear about from your mouths. We know y'all eating good or whatever. We want to hear from the people. So going out last night, getting a little bite to eat. We really got to kick it with these folks, and they are your everyday people. 2 teachers, 1 artist, you know what I'm saying? So excited to break bread with them today.
Buenos días, crucero de Maguey, you're able to catch a van after it goes through the crucero de Maguey, and I think it does, so we're on our way.
It's a small town. It's a country town. No U.S. franchises. Nothing but good people.
It is cool being in Mexico and being around so much melanin. Like seriously, like 90 or 80% of the people we run into are black, so that's pretty interesting. Everywhere we've been going. Straight up. Gracias. All right, so we grab the ride to the crucero. In case you don't know, the crucero is like the stop where multiple means of transportation take you to your destinations. So here we have a conjunction of many different cities, Maguey, Soto, some other spots, San Pedro. So we're only in the first stop on our little destination.
We ran into them at a restaurant last night, connected, and here we are heading out to their towns, and they invited us into their homes. It doesn't get much better than this for us. We passed through Black Puebla after Black Puebla, and they all looked good. Beautiful modern homes, beautiful pastors, organized towns. We're ready.
We arrived in Maguey, and our host, Gaudencia, was waiting for us. Walking through her town to her home, she seemed even warmer than yesterday. She played the host very well and invited us into her home, her life, and her heart.
Our beautiful host has prepared almuerzo, lunch, for us. Picadita.
Queso con las hicimos.
Handmade, okay.
Frijoles, salsa, chuleta. Chuleta.
Let's go.
And it is so delicious.
Más mejor. Delicioso.
We got to walk off that delicious first meal as Gaudencia showed us around the cute and quiet town of Maguey. She even introduced us to the administrators of the town's student lunch program that provides meals for 120 kids. But then, it was time for the next phase of today's adventure.
We had one more stop on our trail of discovery today. The gang was reconnecting for a Mexican get-together. So we piled into Gaudencia's car and pulled up on our friends a couple of towns away in Soto. It is here that we learned even more about the culture of Costa Chica and its residents.
Is this?
That's a uniform.
Everyone that we met in Soto really enjoyed telling us about this particular dance and what it meant to their community. This is absolutely a cornerstone of the Soto community.
So it's a tribute to Africa.
Españoles. Centro. Ahí en el Zócalo. Y se bailan todas el encuentro. El 1 y 2 de noviembre.
The Danza de Diablos goes hard every time. This is black. This is culture. They've performed for presidents, dignitaries, at festivals, for athletes. But the real Danza de Diablo is performed for the memory, preserving the memory of the ancestors. Throughout the Afro-Mexican dominant region of Costa Chica, this dance moves through the city streets as it has for generations. It is so significant and so relevant for the Afro-Mexican community here. This dance is a reminder of their heritage and their resilience. While paying homage to the ancestors, it also displays an ability to preserve and thrive in an environment where their cultural identity has often been downcast, overlooked, even suppressed. While bridging the gap between the past and the present, it also forecasts a future filled with pride and knowledge of self. The Danza de Diablo.
Nomás que no trae el. Ahorita busco con qué pegarle.
El 2 de noviembre, fíjate. Y vas a comer tamales.
Me gusta tamales. We're about to enjoy a second lunch with our new friends.
Come on, man.
Nice to see you again.
Sit down, please.
Nice to see
This one there.
Sufriendo de calor,
Okay. Gracias.
Oh, yeah. For the lady.
For me.
From the lady.
Gracias.
Entradas bailamos un diablo ahorita.
Ayer bailaron.
¿Sí? No, ya me mostraron unos sándwiches que andaban.
Oh, April's about to jam. Sí.
Uno.
Bang it, bang it, bang it, bang it.
Ahora mira.
Oh!
Very good.
Hey, hey, come on. And that was the tip off to our
Muy buena.
What do you got?
sausage, chorizo.
Quesadilla con flor de calabaza.
También una cerveza para que
Oh.
Fresh is best, baby.
The food just keeps coming.
Buen provecho. Woo. Oh, calabaza is bomb. Muchas gracias, man. This is how your Afro-Mexicano brothers get down, ancestors get down, y'all. They eat well, they live well. It's the fiesta. Sí, salud, salud, salud.
Ah, de repente.
We're enjoying the company, the food, the vibe, and getting a lesson on the local colloquialism.
¿Quieres saber cómo se siente?
¿Cómo se siente? ¿Cómo se siente?
I didn't pass the test.
¿Cómo se siente?
No tienen no,
No, how did he say it?
¿Cómo se siente? Dígale otra vez si quiere saber cómo.
¿Qué cómo siente? De la verga.
So I say
Sí, así.
de la verga. No? Okay.
Otra
De
vez,
la
¿cómo
verga.
se siente?
De la verga. De la verga.
¡De la verga! Guinness. Not a big pole for the ball.
Okay.
So actually that's
So it has like
the
a
same.
double meaning.
Double meaning, yeah. You feel that.
Perfecto, claro,
And it's
claro.
different because I'm saying it, right? But
No.
but it's not a.
No, it's the same for anybody.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
same.
Okay. Dígale cómo se siente, cómo se siente.
Es que aquí la palabra verga la utilizamos para todo, el costeño. Si tú eres muy bueno para hacer las cosas, ¿cómo eres? Verga. Si eres malo, ¿cómo eres? De la verga.
De la Vega. Ok, ok.
Aquí la verga es el pan y tortilla de todos los días.
Sí.
Aquí la verga no falla.
For all things in life.
Ranger,
Sí.
te están manconeando, ¿eh?
Yeah, de la Vega. Sí, todo.
Aquí el costeño. Ven, verga. Si te quieren llamar para que vengas por ejemplo, venga para acá, dicen ven, verga.
Ven.
Vamos, verga. Aquí puro la verga. Si no la mientan, no es costeño.
No estamos contentos.
Pero en otras partes de México es...
También.
Todo.
En varios lugares.
Hey, it's been an electric night out here in Costa Chica, man, having a really good time. We wanted to come out here and check up on our black folk, find out how they were doing. Let me tell you something, they're doing well. It's a little concert going on here. The kids are having a good time. We had a good time tonight. They really set it out for the Yarbros. So shout out to everybody that hosted us tonight, man. We have been received well here. We want to recommend to everyone, come out here, enjoy the coast, and find out what it is to be with the most.
Ricardo Flores. Como dijo Maguey. Todavía me dejó así como esa duda, ¿no? Mira, estás visitando la comunidad de San Juan Bautista de Soto. Sí, ahorita.
Muchas gracias.
Para que lo guarden, ahí están los amigos.
Sí.
Ahí faltarán.
They even gave us a handwritten invitation to come back to their town and stay in their home. #fam, #love, #we'll be back.
¿Cómo se dice amigo Frey? ¿Cómo se dice amigo Frey? Friends.
Honored.
Ese es el micrófono.